Obviously that Catman champion with that slow can be very, very powerful. And it looks like they're trying to set up a gank in mid here at the moment.
Boom goes the dynamite!
Plague Rider actually ended up catching that Warbeast out. Warbeast having a little bit of trouble. Obviously walking past those wards, that ward of sight. Getting caught out there as being on low health and getting taken out. Your boy Harry getting the kill solo there. Torture actually going down to the tower. Hellborn getting credit for the kill. One more auto attack on Bubbles may have done it, but Torture tried to get out of there. Perhaps obviously if he manned up, would have been a little bit better. Now Witch Slayer's going to go down here. Glacius in a little bit of trouble. The slow from the turret coming out. And there is going to be a Leech coming up in a few seconds, so they're definitely going to dive this tower. Leech comes out, they do get the kill. So double tap coming out for 5s. So the free 5s campaign definitely on the full swing now. On that Parasite doing what he can. He's gone that Blood Chalice route. So you can expect a lot of ganking. Trying to get in there. Trying to get in early, not going for that Martyr ring that we do see occasionally. And your boy Harry's picked himself up some boots. So he's going to try and do his thing. Potentially trying to try and stay alive. Now they did just pop the Protective Charm on that Wing Courier. Plague Rider catches it out here. It could be in a little bit of trouble. A couple of auto attacks, not going to be enough. He is going to back off as Warbeast is nearby, and he did get spotted by the Warlock and creeps there. Now Engineer, get near that rune. It is going to be bot though. Glacius trying to deny him the rune, actually trying to put on a little bit of a contest there, but it's unfortunately he gets caught out. Nothing Witch Slayer can do. Decides to just sit back in that lane and farm a little bit longer. Parasite is actually going to be nearby here. He's going to see the Invis rune and is going to pick it up. However, he's in a little bit of trouble. Hubble's just not doing enough damage to take Parasite out, unfortunately. Great take cover though on that keg. And he will go back into that bottom lane. While this is happening though, Torturer just farming up a storm down here. Shout out to Young Breeze apparently. From 5s from Parasite. Parasite just going back into the jungle, healing up quite quickly obviously by taking over a creep. Bubble's having a little bit of a rough time here. He is only 15-3. There's that Torturer at 13. He's doing what harass he can, but Torturer obviously quite a tanky hero. He's able to stay alive and just be all good. It looks like Plague Rider's roaming mid as well. He will walk past this water site though. It'll be interesting if they do see him. They're playing very, very defensively. He will come out and obviously they are aware of his presence. And we could look at their gold per minute charts as we hit sort of that 7.5 minute mark almost. Fade right up there, but Pharaoh's matching her at the moment. Obviously Pharaoh has been having a great time. And he does have that ultimate, so if they do get jumped on in mid, he will be able to Wrath of the Pharaoh's way in. And perhaps set up a bit of a counter, which he's known for doing. Now, a disconnection coming out, I believe actually that was one of the spectators, so not a big deal. Torturer could be in a little bit... Oh no, sorry, Bubbles. Could be in a little bit of trouble there. The Contagion nuke coming out. He will be able to shell surf away though, and it looks like he will get out of there. No follow-up from Torturer soon enough. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get the stun off. Wasn't able to hold him in place. Wrath of Pharaoh coming out onto that Engineer. Couple of auto attacks, Keg stun coming out as well. And that Shell Surf Bubbles is ported in. L2 Dodge getting credit for the kill, and it looks like Fade could be in a little bit of trouble as well. The Ward of Rev going down, the Ice Imprisonment. The stun will come out on 2 of them, although Glacius is right up here. And Witch Slayer is as well, with that Miniaturize coming off soon. And they will finish off that kill. Harry Shell finishing up there, so 4 people. Obviously 4 Hellborn in mid. Doing what they can, get those getting 2 kills. And we see a pause coming out from your boy Harry on that Plague Rider. Bit of a competitive pause.
Let's get it on.
And Witchslayer's got that regen rune, so he's gonna get back up here. While this is happening though, Torture is still sitting in that bottom lane. It looks like he's gonna put some pressure on this tower now. Obviously, that impalement, huge damaging ability. And no ports coming in yet, although it is not really that low. Glacius is nearby, going to put up a little bit of defense, potentially set up for the ports. Here come the ports now. We're going to see a bubble shell surf in. Not teleporting to it though, even though he does throw the kelp field down. Glacius is not really close by though, and maybe has not made himself seen yet. Torture just not giving a fuck. The impalement coming at the Ice Imprisonment as well. He does get the tower kill, but at what cost? As Breaky would say, Bubble's getting... He's got a bee stick of health. He's getting out of there. That impalement obviously still going off while Torturer is dead. While this is happening, Warbeast still not sitting on the best farm by any means. They've got to be a little bit careful in this top lane. Fade is nearby. He has popped that ultimate, that reflection. It looks like they have seen Pharaoh and Warbeast, but it looks like they want to go onto this Pharaoh. They will do the auto attacks. They will do the stun as well. The keg coming out, and imagine we're going to see the steam turret actually getting put in the wrong direction. Warbeast, Wrath of Pharaoh coming out as well. He will go down thanks to that parasite. And that contagion, that plague carrier nuke going around, bouncing around there. The Witchslayer getting taken out. Fade stuck in a couple of creeps there, and now Bubbles is nearby. He does not have that kelp field though. Torture is back here as well. Stun coming out onto that Bubbles, pulling him in with that chain reaction as well. And you can expect a contagion nuke taking out that Bubbles. And Fade coming back in to take out that Glacius. So 1 for 4 exchange, definitely in favor of that Legion team. And it looks like they're going to group up here, potentially push this tower a little bit, or at least get a fair bit of harass on there. We see that Tormented Soul getting thrown out. Legion taking out that tower. Octavia taking out a second tower for the game. His GPM skyrocketing at the moment, 340. Definitely a good place to be if you're in that solo role. Be interested to see what items he's going to pick up next. We see that Plague Rider with a major totem. Assumedly going to be something like a Tablet of Command. Definitely great against a Pharaoh. Engineer actually going to run into Glacius. He does see him. He is in Viz. Glacius is on his own. He's got to be careful. The Fade stun coming out. A couple of auto attacks. Parasite is here as well. Chaos for life actually chaosing there, even though he was Fade. And he's got a fair bit of gold saved up as well. He's got 2,100. Ends up buying a straight out portal key. So some big ticket items. Plague Rider picking up that Tablet of Command. Fade picking up that portal key. We're going to see some things happening at the moment. Bubbles actually running into 2 of them as well. Going to try and get out of there. Being a little bit careful. He wants to stay nearby though as Warbeast is coming in. He does have that Metamorphosis ready. Wrath of the Pharaoh just missing there unfortunately. Kelpfield coming out though. And Bubbles throwing that Shell Surf. Level 2 dodge getting credit for the kill. Now Torturer is caught in those mummy walls. He does get tableted out, but it's not going to matter. He does go down, and the Hellborn team fighting from on top of the hill, definitely doing good work there. Glacius and Bubbles getting taken out though, in exchange for Plague Rider. And that portal key coming in from Fade. He's not able to finish off that Witchslayer though. Witchslayer will be turning around here, and Fade will be on the run. As looks like he will be fine, and so will Witchslayer. Fade throwing down a Ward of Rev just in case. He's got a couple of Ward of Revs himself. Given to him from Engineer. So Engineer definitely doing that support role. Definitely doing a good job. Have a bit more cheeky bourbon while we got a bit of a chance. Engineer doing a bit of counter warding. Shout out to those supports. We see Warbeast potentially going. He's got a bolstering armband. I'll be interested to see what he does decide to get. Whether it is a. Looks like he might be going for a puzzle box. Obviously, he does have those minions, and it can be a very powerful item. Especially more minions means that Plague Carrier bouncing around is going to have potential to do a lot less damage. As if it does bounce those creeps. Pharaoh is going to spot Parasite here. The Miniaturize comes out. The Wrath of Pharaoh as well. There goes the stun and the ultimate, which they just wanted to make sure Parasite did not get away there. Fade is coming in now, though. Ends up doing the Culling Blade onto that Witch Slayer. It will bounce once, and that's all it's going to need. Smackdown coming out from your boy Harry. Onto Harry Shell. Will Smith, best rapper 2012, hashtag swag. Getting kill on his teammate, on his clanmate, sorry. And having a bit of fun in the chat there as well. Now I expect the Legion teams could group up here, take this other tier tower. This first tier tower. They do have Torture, obviously. Torture, as we've seen, great pusher. And he has got a Mana Tube, so I'd imagine he is going for something like a Sheep Stick. Certainly a powerful item, a lot of stats. Giving him that little bit of a tanky presence, but something they can use on Warbeast or even Pharaoh. Or any of the heroes really, but those would be the main two. Obviously you want to lock down, and stop from doing any harm. What is happening? Warbeast pushing that top tower. No teleports are going to come in. He will just be able to get the kill there. That's going to help his farm. Just getting about 300 gold per minute though. While that's happening, Bubbles jumping in with that kill field. The Song of the Sea finishing off your boy Harry on that Plague Rider. Unfortunately, rest in peace. So he's getting a bit of a counter kill there. It looks like Fade's got the haste. He's got the Mirage popped as well. Potentially going to catch this Witch Slayer out on his own. Ends up running in there. There's the auto attack. There's the stun. There's no real backup though. The Steam Turret just going to be enough to do a little bit of damage. And Pharaoh ends up porting in a little bit too late, unfortunately. That portal key, Fade will be fine. End up getting out of there. It looks like she could be going for a Hellflower now, as Striders get picked up on that Engie. And going over the Hellborn team, I mean, Warbeast has finished off that puzzle box. He does have to be careful though. Plague Rider is here, and so is Parasite. He pops that ultimate though. He does want that to get taken down. He is held in place there, but he will be able to run away, not microing those minions back, which I'm not sure about. Deciding just to run the fuck out of there with those puzzle box minions. Extra movement speed, not actually mattering. Engie getting taken out of that metal lane. Unfortunately, I just missed that. This tower will go down. No deny coming out. So the whole team grouping up and doing a bit of work here. The game's getting even again, although Fade coming out getting 2 stuns off, unfortunately not hitting the Glaciers as well. Kelpfield coming out on just the Fade, but the Plague bouncing out. Gonna take out that Bubbles. Now Pharaoh's on the run here. He might be okay. He is quite tanky, but he was on a B stick of health. Portal Key's just going to take him out from that Fade. And now Witch Slayer's going to have to back off himself. So he does not want to get caught out. There is 3 of them here. Sorry, 4 of them. It's 5 sitting in that cannon. 5's going for the Codex build. Parasite Codex. Now Glacius is in a lot of trouble. So just like that, from the game going even, the Legion team taking over again. Fade picking up that Arcana. So, assumedly we're going to see that Hellflower. See a powerful item on her. Using that auto attack coming out from the ulti. That Hellflower as well. Stun, doing a lot of damage. Top of that as well, Codex on that Parasite. While that's happening, Plague Rider actually getting caught out in that bottom lane. Pharaoh getting credit for the kill there. Humble's just having a bit of a laugh. Not quite sure exactly what was happening. Plague Rider left behind by his team, but Fade is in Viz. I believe they did see her come up here. She does have double damage popped, and she has used that ultimate. She will be trying to catch this Bubbles. Using that auto attack. Bubbles using a great take cover there. Able to get out. The ports are coming in as well. Fade will go down. Engineer popping that ultimate, trying to get away. And Bubbles got to be a little bit careful he doesn't walk into it himself. But Pharaoh is on the chase here, and it looks like Engineer is screwed. He's on a B stick of health. Tormented Soul coming out though, finishing him off. So just like that, the game's getting a bit more even again. And I can imagine they're going to group up here and push this bottom lane. As Plague Rider looks like might actually just back off a little bit. He does have Parasite nearby, but with this, the 4 of them obviously coming out with that puzzle box as well,